Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the Springfield '03 rifles. These rifles were made by the U.S. during World War I and World War II. It's basically a bolt-action rifle with a couple of unique features on it. I love these rifles because they have such a buttery smooth action. You could run them with one finger, just about. And they're great for shooting, and they're easy to clean and so forth, maintenance wise. So you could probably pick one up for not too much money if you come across one in good condition. But they're out there. There's a lot of them out there. I was watching YouTube last week, and when I had some time to screw around with the computer, and I was looking at these rifles on there, and someone mentioned this rifle has all these unique safeties on it and so forth. And actually, it has only one safety. The safety is located right here. It says ready, or it says safe. So that's your only safety on this rifle. And what it does is it blocks the trigger from motion. So if you have it on safe, then the trigger won't be, you can't be pulled, or the bolt will work. That's your safety. Otherwise, you leave it in this ready position, so then it'll work and the trigger can be depressed. What this is here, this is a magazine cutoff selector right here, this button. So it moves up or down. It says on or it says off. What that's about is that the senior military still alive when this rifle was being built in 1903. They remembered the Civil War. They recommended to engineers to conserve ammo like in the last war. So this magazine cutoff was installed into the rifle. Essentially, these are your clips, these metal devices. These are clips. The magazine is located in here. So when it's off, it's only going to be a bolt. It's only a single shot. You only put one bullet, close it, and go. When you have it up into the on position, now it's going to be using the magazine. I'll demonstrate that in a second. These are the original clips for the rifle. These clips have like a metal tang on each end. These are alright to use to load the rifle, but what happens as you continue to work these tangs back and forth, they'll snap off. So these are essentially our throwaways. I like the Mauser version better. It's also stamped metal, but they have like a spring metal. So when you slide the cartridges into the clip here, they stay, and you can reuse them forever. So that's what it looks like when it's all put together. Now they're going to, someone's going to say, you shouldn't be playing with loaded ammo. Well, these are not. These are my ammo. I make dummy rounds. So these are just a brass case and a bullet. That's all it is. Just to demonstrate loading the rifle. So to load the rifle, you got to put it up into the on position. You open it all the way, and you take this clip and you drop it into the there's an access point where it holds it, and you just drive these things home. Remove your clip. Now the rifle is loaded. If you have it on off, that means it's only going to be pulling the top bullet. So when you fire this and pull it out, it's not pulling on the reserve underneath. So you have to use another bullet and put it back in the chamber to close it. Just like in the Civil War, it's a single shot. Later on in the war, well, later on, if under an emergency situation you're loading these one at a time, and it's getting to be where you need more firepower, then you can just flip this up to on. Now you're going to be drawing from the magazine. So now it's running like a real rifle would run. So that's essentially how the rifle, these features work. It's either off or on, and the safety right here. But now if you guys want to take apart the rifle for cleaning services or whatever, You put the selector to the middle setting right here, and the bolt will come right out for maintenance, cleaning, whatever. If you guys want to take apart the firing pin and clean the inside, you just turn the selector here, the safety selector, to the up position, and leave this in the middle selector so you can pull it out. So now you have the bolt in your hand. On the side of the bolt there's a little button you press. You press this button right here. This will unscrew, and there's your firing pin. So now you could clean it and re-grease it, oil it, however you want to do. So that's how that works. To reassemble it, you just screw it back in, and when you line up that little button with that little recess, it's locked back in, and you slide it back into the rifle. Put it back in one way or the other, and then you're back to business. Now it's back on safe, where the bolt won't work and this won't depress. You turn it to fire, this works, and that will work. So there you have it. I like these rifles. I like the O2 rifles better because they have these. The sights are really cool. The old style rifles had like a ladder sight you have to lift up, and with older eyes, I had a hard time to look at these lines. I couldn't make out between 100 and 300. The lines are so fine. Over here, there's I don't know if you can make it out in the camera, but they're easily marked with hash marks and numbers, so you can make it out. If you want to just move it up to, this is set for 100. If you want to shoot further distance, you just pull them back 3 or 4 notches. The windage is right here, a couple clicks the other way. So these are, I like these rifles. Okay, so you got the basic understanding on how these things work. Thanks for watching, guys.